Come on, see Stinky Daddy. Run away from this.
You running boy.
Yep. Suck. Tell me.
Taking on a team from Conference USA, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here on the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
For content, I want to try the TCU playbook with
And the Rainbow Warriors will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Hawaii with Hawaii.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. They drag him down at the 22 again before the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated at the front of the point of attack.
Lost to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. action. Unleashes one. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
As a play caller, you feel confident throwing this out to the perimeter against zone coverage when you have that kind of timing and chemistry. This quarterback and receiver do. You saw it on that one.
The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's fired. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Gives it on the option. Touchdown Bearcats! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
As a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Back to pass. With the catch, it's fired. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
That's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work what they did just there, getting that first.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10.
Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, 88. Let's go, let's go. Ready, ready.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Here we go, here
Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field.
Here we go. Set.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Gets it out quickly.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go on top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pick it up on fourth down.
Hey, camper. Let's go. Let's go. Canopy. Ready. Okay, break.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still on his feet. A huge chunk wins. He gets it all the way down to the 11.
He finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw, and I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Shadow.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third down.
That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
Here we go. On the ready.
Wants to adjust the pattern. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Offense facing.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field, you've given up a lot of yards on this drive, but if they go for this here on fourth down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
And they decide to trot out the kicker.
On the field
From the
goal.
left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They got off to a flying start, a touchdown on that opening drive, and now an opportunity to build on this lead. Pollard finds his man on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Of 13.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground.
There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Man, the option can be a real pain in the butt to defend, particularly when you get outside and you're playing quarterback and pitch at the same time.
How many option teams did you face back in the day?
Well, we saw several, and I hated it every single week because those cut blocks came ad nauseum, and you're just trying to protect your dang knees.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one, Kevin? We keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the middle. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Makes a move. Teams proving to be special. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return. explosiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Quarterback may change this route.
On the ready.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Charcoal. Stick. On set. Cookie.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Leaves it with the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his
On the
tracks.
play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field.
Ready. Ready. Okay, ready? Run. Ready, set. Ready, go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. Back to pass, it's Jennings. He's got him. Got room at the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Might be calling a hot route.
22, water.
It'll be a draw. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Brings up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Base 27, jump. Base 27, jump.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Bryant. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Cooler. Ready.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. On the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more for their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21 to 10. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He's looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. It's complete. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Memphis took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Tigers that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. To throw, it's Jennings. Got his man quickly. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Okay, break. Ready, set.
To the air on first down. Steps away. He'll pull it down. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on working against the clock. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Jennings. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Working that left side. Really nice job. They broke that 3rd down and they got it at the 33. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Let's go. Let's go. Stand. On set.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Complete to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. That pulls them to within 15. 28-13 the score.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total effort and get this second half starting. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Pulls it in. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. Mitch Cooper. He'll have it up the hill to change. It's first down at the 38. What a nice job to get progressions and find your man open on the drag.
Man, you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. target, no one's open, throw it away, and live to play another day.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Military stunt on the ready.
Wants to keep it in the air. Bringing the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. That one comes out hot down the right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution.
Like, let's talk about it, bro.
Setting that play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone.
This man just throwing shit up, bro. Keep him in the game. Let's go ahead.
And the Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field.
Stick. On set. Cookie.
Looking downfield on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't know
2 in a row.
Decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense
2 in a row.
was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Might be changing the route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. It's complete to the left. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Ready, set. Tanner.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warrior. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
It is so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate in football, that's what makes the nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you throw because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't play. They're up by 6 over Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now the Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll start him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Of 11.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Via the screen.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle.
It's just
And
fucking
they knock
Zeke.
him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
By the back.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
By the back.
3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Boom. Handoff from the gun.
Oh, I had a little bit more speed.
Aid opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
For the offense.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Card in the backfield. It's Morris. The defense wouldn't let him lose it, even though it's a completion. They lost on it.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
29 Philly.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Slam. Where'd he go?
Wants to throw on 3rd down. There's the pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. It's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
42.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. That one ought to give them firm control with this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Hey, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Let's go. Let's go.
Making side adjustments here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's caught. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Wide open space. And he'll hold it over, take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, get the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game. defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
By the receiver.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Easy.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pass the first down marker and still running. It's a seam wide open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
On the ready.
The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
Jackrabbit.
Gibson on the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Lasso. Lasso.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bearcats have taken it inside the 20.
Down 55 feet. Gorilla.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Dances away. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead down a little further. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field.
Hey, finish.
Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Thanks to grab. And there might have been trouble. They hadn't gotten to him immediately. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's good. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, set. Banner. Shadow. On the ready.
To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's taking a deep shot.
Bro.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 49-yard line.
This quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Lights into the open. Almost took it all the way there. And it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5.
Okay, ready.
They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna look downfield again. Why not try
He caught it? Yeah. Sure he did. Sure he caught it.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
I was surprised he get this touchdown and then onside kick return because the way I was been getting fucked all the game. Crazy. All game.
He'll keep it himself. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go. Great job by this offense getting back in the ball. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they come further into that lead.
That was big time to get this to a 3-point game. The field will get them up, take it all the way to the end zone. With time running down, defense has got to give me a stop and get me the football back. I got my baby.
Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, put you right on the ground. And most of the time, when you do this, the ball game is over.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
Man, just know it, because I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Fires to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one
Motherfucking dog, man.
Yes, they wanted to make sure they
GG.
put a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
Whip